Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Matt. I hope you're having a good MIP TV so far. So today, I am delighted to be working with Endemol Shine Beyond. Beyond is part of the Endemol Shine Group, a powerhouse in TV, digital and distribution, which is uniquely positioned to roll out formats across the globe. I've worked with them before presenting T4 back in the UK for Channel 4, and I'm no stranger to the internet either. I've helped Radio 1 amass a subscriber base of 3 million users. So today is going to be very exciting for me as well. Now, I'll be talking to some talent and some international partners that help Beyond power the creativity and content behind some of the biggest brands online. But before we get into that, to give Endemol Shine Group and Beyond a proper introduction, it's time to welcome on stage Wim Ponnett, Group Director of Strategy and Commercial Development. A smattering of applause for Wim, please.
Good morning, everybody. How's the hangover? Allow me to give you a quick overview of Endemol Shine Beyond. We're an award-winning digital video production company, and we create engaging online video content working with some of the best talent in the industry. Our aim is to build online media brands at scale that travel the world. Here's a little sizzle.
In español.
This is Legends of Gaming. Wonder.
Yes!
Thank you. So Beyond launched globally in 2013, and we currently have 9 production hubs around the world. We have obviously the US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Brazil, Holland, Asia, and last but not least, Spain. There's one thing I'd like to stress, however, and that is the fact that we are not an MCN. We have 150 original channels. And on top of that, we work with 800 creators around the world to manage their channels. And what this allows us to do is focus on what we do best. We create high-quality content, and we do this while working with some of the best talent in the industry. And in many respects, this mirrors our TV business. We create a piece of content, we shape it into a format, we nurture it, we perfect it, and then we roll it out globally in a localized version. This is why, as a company, we grow our audiences quicker than anybody else. It's a very broad stable. We always work with the best talent, we create the best content, and we help some of the biggest brands connect with targeted audiences around the world. Today, however, we're going to focus on 3 very specific successful examples. And the first one is traveling digital formats. And Randel Bryan is going to be with us in a couple of minutes to talk about Legends of Gaming and why it's such a great example of a format that travels around the world. Digital pioneer Michelle Phan will be with us later today, and she's going to talk about global lifestyle network Icon. And I promise you it will be very insightful. The third pillar are international content partnerships and partnering with international media brands. And later here on stage, Kelly Day will talk about our partnership with AwesomenessTV. Firstly, though, those formats. Please do welcome on stage Randel Bryan, UK Director of Content and Strategy.
Cheers, Wim. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Randel Bryan, and I'm here to talk you through a format that we launched recently on YouTube called Legends of Gaming. But before I get into that and bore you with a load of gaming format points, I thought I'd give you a bit of an overview as to why we're so excited to be playing in the gaming space in the first place. So, We know that the gaming industry is huge, but what you might not know is the gaming content industry is also absolutely booming, with research agency Superdata recently estimating that around about 500 million people are watching gaming content online. They've then gone to estimate the value of this content industry to be worth around about $3.8 billion globally, which is really, really staggering. Now, you might ask yourselves, what is the gaming content industry anyway? Well, it's basically a load of people watching other people play video games, which I know to a lot of people can sound a little bit strange, but it's not really if you think about it, because you don't need to be a professional footballer to enjoy watching football on TV, for example. Another reason that we're so excited about the gaming industry at the moment is the constant and rapid diversification of the audiences. So you might take a look at the kid in this picture and think, yeah, he represents the archetypal stereotype of a gamer. He's 15 years old. He probably doesn't leave his bedroom unless he's going to a live event like he is here to play more computer games with his friends. But that's actually changing quite a lot, with a recent Google survey finding that women at the age of 25 are the fastest growing consumers of gaming content on YouTube. And we also know that in the UK, the average age of our gamer sits at around about 35 years old, and we see that trend developing across the globe. So we know gaming content is mainstream, we know the audience is diversifying, we know the industry is growing, and put quite simply, we wanted to get in on the action. And that's exactly why we launched our format, Legends of Gaming. So what is Legends of Gaming? Legends of Gaming is a channel we set up in 2014 on YouTube, and it looks to bring together all of the biggest gaming superstars on the platform together onto one stage where they can go head to head. So far, the channel has reached over 750,000 subscribers, and we hope to deliver in the UK alone around about 150 million views by the end of the year. The show's released 5 times a week, every week, and features the biggest games in the industry, whilst also featuring up-and-coming titles, indie games, and a lot of social games. So it's important to stress it's not an esports tournament. It's actually a tournament that's all about the entertainment, the spectacle, and the charisma that comes from our talent, which I hope you'll see in the VT we play later. In the UK, this tournament also culminates in a live event that we successfully launched last year. And we're actually going back with a live event this September, where we hope that 20,000 of our fans will turn up in their droves to watch the entertainment live on stage. So you might ask how we got the brand to have such resonance and such scale in such a short period of time. Well, a lot of it's really attributed down to the talent that we work with. So in the UK, our combined 12 contestants reach over 30 million engaged fans. And I always think it's really important to put those numbers into perspective. So we can take a look at the star of our show last year, who is a chap called Dan TDM. Some of you might actually start to know Dan TDM. He is the world's biggest YouTuber, amassing around 300 million views per month, which is absolutely insane. His channel's got 10 million subscribers. He's hit 6.5 billion views globally. These things get staggering. And then if we look to compare him against, well, let's say one of the world's biggest pop stars, Kanye Grumpy Face, he's got around about 2 million subscribers on his channel, reaching about 1 point. Look, either way, point is, Dan TDM is 5 times bigger than Kanye West. Fact. So we know that our fan base are super engaged. We know that they are super loyal to the brand. And we know that they are enjoying us creating this engaging and authentic conversation around gaming. And that's one of the reasons why so many brands have been attracted to actually work with Legends of Gaming. Recently in the UK, we renewed our partnership with PlayStation for the 2nd season. And I'm also proud to announce that Legends of Gaming USA has been recommissioned for its 2nd season. And we're working with Pizza Hut on that one again. So we know that the gaming phenomena is truly global. And whilst we've had early success in the UK and the USA, we want to build on Endemol Shine's ability to create these formats, just as Wim said earlier on, and then travel them across the globe. And we've successfully managed to launch Legends of Gaming in 5 key markets already, with US, Germany, France, Brazil, which has seen phenomenal growth, and even Chile getting in on the action. So before I leave you, I wanted to give you a bit of a flavor of what the show is all about, whilst also revealing some of our plans for worldwide gaming domination. Thank you very much for your time.
My name's Ali A, and this is Legends of Gaming. The best in YouTube gaming. It's the best moment of my life.
They've assembled for an all-out epic battle.
I fell off the map! The best games. Oh my God!
I'm getting excited with this now.
Let's go! Welcome to Legends of Gaming Live!
The winner.
Sally A, everyone!
This is Legends of Gaming.
Bonjour les amis, bienvenue dans Legends of Gaming.
Willkommen, ich bin der Bergmann und ich begrüße euch.
Let's do this, Ali.
Let's do it.
I'm excited about this.
Here we are at the hut. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4.
I'm a wizard! That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. I lured him in, baby. Thanks for letting me kill you.
Next round is mine.
Yes, a round of applause. Thank you very much, Randel, for that brilliant talk as well. So something very exciting now, which is a chat with the First Lady of YouTube. She teamed up with Endemol Shine Beyond back in 2015 to launch a partnership in the UK and the USA. I'm talking, of course, about the amazing Michelle Phan. Now, before we meet her and welcome her out on stage, let's just take a look at the incredible icon network that she's created.
She went from growing up on food stamps to building a nearly $100 million empire.
Hey everyone! The more intense your eyeliner looks, the better. Take this time to perfect your brows.
I live in America. Every time you get in a cab at the moment, Michelle Phan is on the TV screens in the back of the cab.
YouTube beauty vlogger Michelle Phan's videos have gathered over 1 billion views.
So emotional. I'm so glad I wore waterproof mascara. Oh my gosh. Millennials want to be spoken to, they want to be heard, and they also want to have that dialogue.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Michelle Phan. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Make use of the sofas, Michelle. We can just lounge here.
Guys.
It's very
I
nice.
like this.
Think of it like therapy. So thanks so much for being here. That was very impressive. Let's talk about Icon and your creative vision behind it.
Yeah. Icon is a lifestyle platform creating premium content with the top creators for the millennial audience around beauty, fashion, travel, food, and much, much more.
Now, you partnered with Endemol Shine Beyond back in 2015. You've launched in the UK and the US. How did that partnership come about?
Well, what attracted me to Beyond was the fact that they have production capabilities everywhere around the world. And as a creator myself, production is my lifeline. If I can't produce a video, I can't talk to my audience. And uploading content on a regular basis can be really hard, and so this was why I wanted to partner with Beyond, because they have the production capabilities everywhere, and the creators can go in, they can learn, they can shoot, and they can upload on a consistent basis.
So it's not the same content in every area?
No, absolutely not. I mean, they call it the World Wide Web for a reason. I mean, it's global. There's creators everywhere. There's also viewers everywhere. But the content is not going to be the same everywhere. For example, with Icon, we've launched in the UK, we've launched in Asia, France, Germany, of course, the stateside. But the content on each of the platform, it's different. Because if you look at the content in Germany, it's going to be different from the content in Asia because that local market has a different culture and has a different way of speaking.
One thing that Icon does brilliantly is brand integration. You've worked with L'Oreal, you've worked with in Germany with ASOS as well. It's not like traditional advertising. How would you see that working with the advertisers?
You know, there was a really interesting study that Fast Company did last year where they showed how 87% of millennials, they get their product recommendations from Instagrammers and YouTubers and not from TV and magazine as much. And so we think about this year, it's probably going to increase, and that's why L'Oreal and ASOS were very smart enough to approach us and to figure out how can we work with these creators on developing authentic, genuine content. that speaks to their audience. And with the creators that we work with, they genuinely shop at ASOS. They already use L'Oreal products. And so it's already an authentic product integration. And we're there to help them along the way.
It seamlessly blends in. Now, you're at the 1-year anniversary of your partnership with Beyond,
Yes.
which is very exciting. Happy anniversary. What can we expect from the next year? What's coming up?
You know, it's simple. Content will always be king, or I like to call it queen. And I think it's really important to always be there where our audience is, but most importantly, being platform reactive, because in the next few years, who knows what other platform is going to pop up? Because 10 years ago, YouTube was actually the only video player at the time, and now we have so many other video platforms. We have Snapchat, we have Facebook. Everyone is trying to go into the content game, and so for us, it's important that we continue making great premium content for those who want to watch it.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Let's have a round of applause, I think, for Michelle Phan, everybody. Thank you. And before you go, let's just take a look at some of the amazing content that Icon is creating, not just in the US and the UK, but around the world.
Hello, I'm Michelle Phan.
Welcome to Icon.
Icon Asia.
Icon UK.
Icon France. I'm excited to have you join us at the destination for lifestyle, fashion, food, and so much more.
Hi, my angels. Welcome back to my channel.
Michelle here with Melanie and Jess.
Danielle here. I'm Madeline Shaw, nutritional health coach and food blogger.
Kojal here, and I have done this summer brown smoky eye.
Icon Asia.
Es ist wieder soweit.
Bonjour tout le monde, je suis Madison et aujourd'hui je suis accompagnée d'Estelle.
I'm here with the beautiful Cheryl.
Once it's on an olive skin tone with the right outfit, it's stunning.
Der Grunge-Style entstand so Ende der 80er und resultierte so ein bisschen daraus, dass die Jugend ziemlich abgefuckt war.
I want to show you how to get that summery glow.
That's absolutely delicious.
Pace yourself, because you will get out of breath.
Damn, I look good.
Girl.
Your ultimate lifestyle destination, brought to you by a team of brilliant YouTubers.
It's all here in one place.
Subscribe to Icon now.
I'm slightly regretting not going for a summer brown smoky eye myself today now. 12 months ago, on this stage, AwesomenessTV hinted at a global rollout. 6 months ago at MIPCom, Beyond and ATV announced an exciting new partnership, and in the last few months, Beyond and ATV has rolled out in 5 territories. AwesomenessTV is completely Gen Z focused, producing original web series, television shows, and theatrical films. And I am here with AwesomenessTV's Chief Digital Officer, Kelly Day. Hello, Kelly. A round of applause to Kelly, please.
Hello.
Hello. So, Kelly, we've heard from a lot of MCNs here at MIP. Looking at that sizzle, that looks like a lot of television programming to me. Tell us a bit about AwesomenessTV's approach and what makes it unique.
Yeah, so at Awesomeness, we really, don't consider ourselves to be an MCN. We are really a unique combination of a digital studio and a new brand for teens and young adults. So what that means is that we produce about 400 hours of original content every year, short form, long form, feature films, and we distribute that programming basically anywhere young viewers are watching. So could be social platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, SVOD platforms like Netflix or Hulu in the US, and even more traditional television networks like Family Channel and Charged in Canada.
So last year on this stage, you announced international expansion. And I know that you've been working with Endemol Shine Beyond to create some international channels. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we are incredibly excited about our international launch. You know, Endemol Shine is absolutely one of the world's great television producers, but we have long admired the work that they've been doing with, as you've seen, Legends of Gaming and Icon, of course. So when we look at the landscape, the only other company in the space is really Beyond, who are thinking about developing content and developing talent in the way that we do for digital platforms. So, as you mentioned, at the end of last year, right here at MIP, we announced a really groundbreaking partnership with the goal of launching 5 completely new original channels under the Awesomeness brand in key international markets. So I could not be happier to announce that in just the last few months, we've already launched all 5 channels. So AwesomenessTV is now live in the UK, France, Germany, Spain, and as of last week, Brazil. They've only been up and running for a little over a month, but we've already amassed several 100,000 subscribers and over 3 million views, all from originally produced content by Beyond under the Awesomeness brand.
You're taking over the world, Kelly. Now, is Beyond creating new formats for AwesomenessTV, or are they just helping to remake things that have already been successful in the States?
Yeah, it's really both. So in some cases, they're taking very successful Awesomeness US formats. So we had developed shows like IMO or Celebstagram, and they're casting them with top YouTubers in those local markets, like Emily Day in the UK or Mademoiselle Gloria in France, to create new local hits. In other cases, they're developing completely original formats like Workaholic in Spain, for example, which has been one of the most successful new shows for Awesomeness Spain.
So are you going to continue to focus on YouTube, or do you think your partnership with Beyond will allow you to work on television formats or even theatrical releases for international markets?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the intention from the beginning has always been to really use the digital channels as a great place to incubate formats and talent, really develop IP that could be then taken into longer form television and feature films. So we're really excited to do that with Beyond.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for talking to me today. Thank you very much to Kelly for that chat about AwesomenessTV and Beyond. I think you will agree that we've come full circle discussing international rollout. So it's back to Wim for a view of what is to come. Please welcome back Wim.
Thanks, Matt. Pretty awesome. So today we've talked about traveling digital formats, and the amazing Randel Bryan talked about Legends of Gaming. Michelle talked about the insights around Icon and new ways of working with talent, and we've also discussed partnering with some of the biggest content brands in the world to scale quicker using a unique combination of global and local production hubs. And Kelly Day, I think, did an amazing job illustrating why working with Beyond as a content partner is such a good idea, talking about AwesomenessTV. So before we go, one last thing that is properly exciting, and as most of you know, storytelling is always going to be at the core of our DNA. And unlike anybody else in the industry, we will work with talent to tell their stories in any imaginable way and across all available channels. So here's a new type of storytelling, something we co-developed with KSI. And for those of you who do not know KSI, he is the biggest YouTube star in the UK. He has 16 million subscribers. And coincidentally, he is also the star of our UK Beyond channel, Rulem Sports. So rolling out globally this summer, something that has never been shown on a screen this big before. Here's a little trailer.
In a world full of hideous experiments, deadly weapons, and the crispy cock, only one man can save the day. KSI. Battle for the chicken he loves. Coming soon.
The crispy cock. Cheeky. As you can see, Endemol Shine Beyond is uniquely positioned. We produce high-quality original content. We work with the absolute best talent in the industry. And we have a global footprint to power distribution. This very special mix allows us to reach audiences, brands, and partners would otherwise be unable to reach. We'd be very keen to hear from you. Please do and come pay us a visit at the Endemol Shine stand in Lawrence Hall, or feel free to contact me directly. You have my contact details here. Thank you, everybody, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. And thank you to all of you for coming out today. We really appreciate it. I hope it's been really useful. If you would like to meet Wim personally, you can do. He's a very friendly man. He's a nice guy. He's on the Endemol Shine Beyond stand. All the details are up there. So take a little photo, pop along later, and find out more about the incredible work that Endemol Shine and Beyond are doing. Thank you all for coming. Have a lovely rest of MIP TV. See you later.